The other day I was making myself dinner and it took some time. I was like really hungry. I couldn't wait for it to be done. And it was almost done. I just need to put some olive oil in it. I'm putting it in and then I realized, oh, this is not olive oil. I have to throw everything out. This is not eatable anymore. No. Why did this have to happen? Okay, I guess I'll just take a banana for dinner or something. I took my banana, I went back to my room, I sat on my chair and my chair broke. Do you ever have this feeling like everyone and everything is just plotting against you? Not just people, but also like inanimate objects. Like you stub your toe and then you're angry at the table. You feel like table is doing you dirty, table has something against you. Like one time when I was like a little kid, I remember I stubbed my toe into a chair and then I took the chair, threw it into the wall. It broke and then I was immediately on my knees like crying because my parents are gonna kill me. What if I told you there is a big lesson from things like this? And it's actually personal responsibility. When you stub your toe, you're gonna blame the table, even though it doesn't make sense to blame the table because it's not alive, it's an inanimate object. But you stub your toe and you be there like it's not rational to blame the table. But when you stub your toe, you're angry, and when you're so angry, you don't care what's rational and what's not. You're just angry and you want to blame someone. You want someone to take the blame. And that's the point. When you're emotional, you're never gonna take responsibility. You're gonna look for someone to blame. Now leave the table. Let's say you're playing a game, whatever game, and you lose. You're not really gonna blame yourself, even though maybe you did something wrong. Maybe you could have played better, but you're not gonna blame yourself. You're gonna blame your teammates or the referee or whatever. There was something against you because you're emotional. Even though rationally it might be true that you didn't play so well. You get a bad grade and you're emotional about it. Well, it's not your fault. It's actually the teacher's fault. Oh no, it was something in the test that tricked you. It's, you know, when you're emotional, it's never gonna be your fault. When you get emotional, you're gonna look for someone to blame. And see, strong men, strong, disciplined men who know how to control their emotions don't do this. Strong men take personal responsibility, even for things that might not be their fault. But why is this important? What is the positive side of this? Well, listen, when you take personal responsibility, then you take control of the situation. When you say, oh, it's table's fault, then you're taking control out of your hands. You're giving control to the table, which is not even alive, or you're giving control to your teammates or the referee. You're giving control to external factors and not to yourself. And it's important to have control because when you're in control, then you can change things, then you can impact things, then you can have it your way. And also, when you do take responsibility, then you can improve. If you blame someone else, then you will never look at yourself and think, how can I improve? But if you take responsibility, then you can think of what have I done wrong and what can I do differently to improve, to be better next time. So next time, this doesn't happen. So there is big advantages of taking responsibility. You can improve and you can take control. You can have much more power if you actually take responsibility. So I challenge you that for the next few days or a week or maybe 2 weeks, whatever you want, try taking responsibility for everything. Try looking for where you can take responsibility, even if you truly believe that it was not your fault. So every time something bad happens, take responsibility for it. And every time you take responsibility, think of what could have I done differently to prevent this from happening, and what can I do now to fix what I have done. Once you do that can result in so much growth and so much power, and it's also gonna make you more into a man. It's gonna make you more masculine. All of these guys like Andrew Tate, Hamza, they all preach the same thing. They all preach taking responsibility. So why not try it? That's all I wanted to say for this video. If you liked it, you can check out more of my videos. Maybe subscribe. That's gonna give you knowledge and inspiration for self-improvement, and that will help you a lot. So that's all I wanted to say. Stay disciplined, follow God, and bye.